when they find a harmonica reed. You know, one of these days, I'll get this. Well, hey everybody, it's Lance from Global Detection Adventures and Detecting Bavaria with Lance and Tesoro. I'm here with Benschi behind me. You can see the field behind me. It probably looks good on the video, but if you actually get out in here, this field is muddy. So you might be looking at me and wondering, what is he doing with a beard? He must be growing it because it's cold and you know, he wants to stay warm when he's out metal detecting in the winter. No. Let me show you exactly what's going on. Check this out. Yep. In 11 days, a new movie opens up, directed by one of my favorite directors and written by him, J.J. Abrams. And I will be attending the premiere in Schweinfurt for Star Wars 7: The Force Awakens. So I am attending in costume. So that's what the beard's for. And besides, wife says she likes it, so I might just leave it on. Alright, so let's go out on these fields and the two of us will tear it up. I don't know what you say to a muddy field, but let's dig it up. Well, trying to explain exactly how muddy it is out here is kind of useless. I'm going to have to show you exactly how muddy it is out here. Well, there you go. Look at that. That is some mud right there. Yeah. So, there we go. You can see, with the wetness, I had to dig a little bit of a bigger hole today. But, if you look, the foot pegs up here are at about a good 10 inches. So, as you can see, the black ADA fits all the way just past the foot peg. So I'm about 12 inches down. And this is what I found. My very first ox hoof shoe. Ox shoe? Ox hoof shoe? I don't know what you want to call it. I think that's exactly what it is. It's just this piece up here is folded over. So yeah, that's pretty fantastic. And so deep. I mean, look at that. That is a deep signal. It's surprising me every day. So yeah, the Cibola is surprising me every day. With these top-of-the-line batteries, these signals are coming in strong and deep. I'll tell you what, the signal difference is unmistakable. You'll notice it the minute you put in these good batteries. So, somewhere down there, way down the field there, you'll see Benschi. And we're still waiting on Dr. A to show up. He's another American living out here in Germany. Alright, so very next hole, it was right near the top. I'm going to try and focus this. I don't know if you can see it there. A nice little buckle. Looks like it has some decoration. What's left of a buckle, at least. Looks like it has some decoration on top. And maybe in the middle there might be some writing, but I'm going to clean this up when I'm back home. Alright. Let's go dig it up, y'all. I just thought I'd like to reiterate exactly how muddy it is here. There's my shoe. Isn't that great? Stripe down. Didn't find much. I got the those two finds that you saw earlier in the video. And then I think I'm the only one that likes finding these because it reminds me of a time when people would drive around and they didn't have a CD player in the tractor, or they didn't have a radio that was built in. So they would drive out and do their stuff with the plows and with the oxen, with the horses, or whatever they were doing, and whenever they took a little break, they'd just sit around and they'd play with one of these. Well, there it is. I found me a piece of a harmonica reed. How cool is that? That's the second one that I've found now. This one's not complete like my other one. Just kind of makes me think that that farmer was out here, you know, bored one day and decided to have a beer and pulled out his harmonica and started playing a song. That's why I like these things. These things are nice. Look at that. If you're one of those ones that don't mind finding the harmonica reeds and actually enjoy it just like I do, then leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about finding harmonica reeds. I'd love to hear the discussion. So I'd like to take this time to give a shout out to some people that I consider really good friends and have been really influential to me. Last video I talked about Digger Dawn and Twig the Dig when I was at the Christmas market in Schweinfurt. This time I'd like to give a really big shout out. V3i Sweeper, Dave. The other one is the one that we lovingly refer to as Kid Kangaroo, Detecting Australia. I'd like to give another shout out to OutdoorRodge up in Sweden. I mean, he's already beat me, he's already found silver. And then I'd like to also give a shout out to Northern Relic Hunters. If you guys haven't checked out their forum, these are a bunch of guys that are really, really, really knowledgeable. They've helped me identify the wax stamp that I found last detecting video, that it was actually a fob stamp, which means that it was attached to the chain of a pocket watch at some point, which helped us date it to the mid to late 1800s. So now I've dug up my first coin. Haven't taken a look at it yet, and I want to share that with you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look and see exactly what this is, if we can even identify it. All right, there it is, right there. Take a look at that beauty. All right, so let's see if I can clean this up a little bit and maybe see if we can see exactly what I'm dealing with here. Well, there she is. This is a beauty. She is in beautiful condition. Take a look at that. Yeah, man, this thing is beautiful. Here's the back side. Look at that date sitting right there. 1875. This is absolutely unbelievable. I am amazed. Yeah, that is a thing of beauty. This thing is in beautiful condition. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. This is a 2 Deutsches Reichspfennig from 1875. And it is in immaculate condition. So, Benschi has found a religious medallion, which is in really good shape. You can just see Maria on this side, the Mother Mary, and there's the bleeding heart on the back. That's in really good condition. Which makes sense, the church is right there. There used to be an old trade route and path that ran right by this field that we're on right now. He found this 5 Pfennig coin, which we're pretty sure is World War II-ish. We can't clean it up. If it was World War II, it's going to be zinc, so it's going to be really rotted out, but you might be able to get a date off of there. And it looks like we got a button still intact, and it looks like it might have had porcelain on there at one time. And you can see.
Der heiligen Anhänger ist gut, ja. Aber alles andere ist miserabler Zustand.
Yeah. Well, you can see Benschi's back here. He's swinging away, and then right over my shoulder here is our newest, the newest guy that I've met. That's Daniel, Dr. A, as he calls himself. Well, he's from just down the area from where I grew up in Bellevue, Washington. He's from Puyallup, Washington. So a small world. So, Dave, when you see his hat, I don't want to hear a word from you. It's the right football team. Yeah. Daniel just pulled up another harmonica reed. I have to pull out mine and see if they match together. It looks like it is another part of the one that I just found. Here's why it's fun to actually go metal detecting. So here's a harmonica reed piece that I found. Here's the one Daniel just found. And take a look at that. Oops. Let me try it this way. These things actually do fit together. It goes one way or another. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we found I found mine right over here, and then all the way over here is where he found his.
Might be a Heiligen hanging.
Daniel just found a coin here.
Can't tell anything. It's so dirty.
Yeah, it's a 10. I can see it here on the camera. It's weird how the camera can pick it up. I can see the 0 right there and the 1 right over here. Yeah, it's a zinc coin. It's a 10. Looks like a Reichsfinning, most likely World War II era, but the symbol side and the date side is really toasted. So, with some luck, Daniel might be able to pull out a little bit more detail on it. Alright, there we go. Just dug this. If you can see it, just there in front of my finger. And do I see a little silver poking out on that? Oh wow. This thing is really thin. And I think I see silver. Do I? Do I see silver there? Does that look silver? Well, as you can see, the sun's kind of going away behind some clouds, but I just found my very first silver coin. We can just make out some words, so I'm not going to clean it anymore. And if you look on this side, we have the Bavarian coat of arms with a crown on top. And just to the left there, it says land. You can see it up on top there. We don't have a date. We can't seem to find a date, but there's Yeah, man, look at that. Silver. I knew it was going to be Christmas really soon. Look at that. All right, Dave D, you got your work cut out for you. Well, my battery's about done. We're nowhere near done hunting. So when I get home, I'll share everything. I'll do some research on the coin that I found, the silver coin, my first one of the year. Yeah, man. My first one ever, actually, if you think of it that way. Dave, I'm stoked. So I want to go ahead and wish you guys all a happy holidays. Make sure you don't drink and drive. Let's get everybody into 2016 safe and alive. And from the two behind me and myself, happy holidays, everyone. Let's dig it up.